Most people truly don't understand what real commitment means. Anything worthwhile is going to be uncomfortable. Any goal that you want to achieve that's worthwhile in your life require all-in effort. I mean, jump the f in the pool and make yourself f***ing swim. If you're not willing to go all the f in on every single thing that you need to do to get where you want to be for 5-10 years, you ain't gonna f***ing get there.
All in. We've got to be all in on our ventures. If you're in the game, make sure you're in it all the way, and then that game will be your game.
When you start grinding, when you start waking up early, when you start keeping your word to yourself, to your boss, when you go into 120, when you all in by any means necessary, you start seeing stuff and you start experiencing stuff and you start having stuff that people who are not doing that, they never get.
And I promise you, when I go out, I will be the best version of me. When I go out with my son, with my daughter, and with my wife saying, our husband gave 120%. A game, all I got is an A game. I ain't got a B game. I ain't got a C game. When I finish, people are relying on me. The difference between me and most people is you might be sweeter than me. You might be bigger than me. You might grind. You might have money, but you will not outwork me. Every single time. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm gonna take advantage of it. The bigger your dream is, more effort you're gonna have to put in. And I get what I get because I live in beast mode. Y'all gotta do me a favor. Stop being gazelle. You're not average. There's nothing about you that's average. You're not even good. You were born to be great. For those of you who are 70% beast mode, 30% gazelle, that's just enough for that other person to outdo you. What do you do when you're not the only one that wants to make $1 million in your company? You're not the only one that wants to be the CEO. What if you're not the only one that wants what you want? What if there are thousands of other people who want what you want? You have to outwork them. You gotta outgrind them. You've gotta execute, and you've gotta go from 70 to 120.
There's many people in this world that will find themselves in a situation that they feel comfortable.
The worst thing that can happen to a man is become civilized. I'm 43, I've done so much, I'm not getting cold anymore, I'm retired. You start making money and you start to believe this shit. You lose that fight, you lose that, why the fuck am I doing this shit? I'm good. You ain't good, man. You ain't never fucking arrived.
Average people don't win consistently. Yes, average people do win. It happens. It happens a few times. Not many times, but one thing is for sure is they don't win all the time. They don't keep winning. They secure a victory and then they let it slip away.
Some people don't have longevity. Some people eat and they get satisfied. They eat and they chill for 3-4 months.
But real winners, they win all the time.
Hunters, every time we accomplish something, we're looking for the next one. We're not eating to get satisfied. We're eating out of necessity. I don't ever want to get to the place where I feel like I made it. Because when you still feel like you're trying to reach something, you keep learning, you keep reading, you keep studying, you stay hungry.
Wins don't shock winners. They aren't amazed when they got a win any more than Michael Jordan was amazed when he hit a game-winning shot. That's what he expected. That's what we acted to do. That's what we worked to do. And because of all those things, we expect to win every time.
It's the process, the constant challenge to get there again and again and again is what drives these individuals.
The greatest of all time, the Tom Bradys, the Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryants of the world. They might celebrate hard, but they don't celebrate long. Come the next morning, they're back at it. They're focused, they're driven, they're enjoying their wins, but they're not over celebrating them. And that's what makes people great. And that's the attitude you have to have toward a single victory if you want to make it a lifestyle and a lifetime of winning.
You know what I hear? I hear the clock ticking. Time waits for no man. Life goes by, and it goes by quick. Don't waste those years. Don't waste them. Live them. Back off? Negative. Not happening. In fact, I'm stepping it up. No complacency. No complacency. No backing off. No slack whatsoever. Bring it. Fight. Fight that ticking clock with everything you got. And the earlier you get in the game and get on track, the better life you're gonna have. Healthier, wealthier, stronger, smarter, better. Go through the motions. I don't really want to work out. I work out. Don't really want to get up and get out of bed. I get up and get out of bed. Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear. The desire to take the path of least resistance, the downhill path, the easy path. Shut that down. Do not listen to that little voice. Instead, go through the motions. Lift the weights, sprint the hill, get out of bed, get things done. And by simply going through the motions, you stayed on the righteous path, the disciplined path, which is right where you know that you belong.
If you grind on Monday, and you grind on Tuesday, and you grind on Wednesday, but you chill on Thursday, and you chill on Friday, and they grind on Thursday, and they grind on Friday, sooner or later they gonna catch you. I told every kid in America that tell me they coming for me, you gonna work hard for it. Because I'm gonna find out what the benchmarks are, I'm gonna reach the benchmarks, and I'm gonna excel that thing. You will not outwork me! I'm going to grind. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to press toward. I'm going to do everything in my power every single day to become a victor and not a victim. This is the part where life demands that you make a vow, come hell or high water, that you're willing to pay the price, where you earn your spot with effort, with sweat, with blood, with tears. It's time to test your will, your endurance, your heart, to test your limits.